Floats, Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud, Simpson Pastoral, Dalby Rural Supplies, Affinity Equine, Clark Tanks, Harlem Denim, McCallum Performance Horses, Woodside Cutting Horses, Pony Equine, Omega Feeds, Mavericks Western Wear and Riverina.
Big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place.
Thank you very much to Darling Downs Cutting Club members of Ian McLaughlin, also Bob Wing, also our show secretary Nadine McKenna, our timekeeper Reg Nolan, also our arena director Lynn White, and then our judges Terry Burns, Bob Guest, Scott Campbell, and also official photographer Candice Little. Now webcast and videographer Ray Cooper from Just Cut, and then welcome back our viewers that are watching it on the webcast. Good afternoon or good evening wherever you are across this great globe of ours. So we're going to move into the Open Classic Challenge go-round number 2. We have 2 herds in this event, brought to us by Bill Goodman Transport and 2 Rob Salary. We'll have the finals that'll feature this coming Friday, which will be the top 10 will make it back. Also thank you to our cattle supplies, Wonga Plains Feedlot and also Cam Agricultural Group. So Steve Smith's going to be first to go, and then we've got Jackson Gray, then Casey Tones and Jackson Gray once again. Then we'll have Jamie second, Linda McCallum, Steve Smith, then Phil Smith, Rachel Leach, Jackson Gray, Wade Davison, Steve Smith, Paxton Pulpit, and Jamie second. So Steve Smith's going to be first to go, makes his home at Gundawindi, Queensland, number 1 on the draw. Going to be showing Cool as a Cat, owned by Miss Julie Harris. Cool as a Cat, a mare that was side by Cat in the Hat out of Sunview Ruby and was bred by Aaron Boone and Julie Harris. Is our one to watch right now. So our first one out, we've got 27 show horses in total. We'll have 2 herds in this event, and then we'll have our Open Derby go round number 1 of that event with 2 herds in that event, and that'll be our last event on the program here today on day number 2 with the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. We're about to watch the man from Gundawindi, Steve Smith, with Cool as a Cat, owned by Julie Harris. Also, heads up, if you missed we're going to have the Calcutta and draw of the Open Futurity on Thursday. That'll be an hour after completion of our events. We have 5 herds in total on Thursday, so we'll be having that at the bar facilities here on the grounds. So that's where we're doing an hour after our proceedings on Thursday. We're about to watch Steve Smith, number 1 on the draw. Also tomorrow we'll have the cattle back in at 7:30 a.m. We'll have the first round of the non-pro Futurity and the first round of the non-pro Classic Challenge and the second round of the Open Derby with 7 herds in total. Let's watch Steve Smith with Cool as a Cat.
Democrats or Republicans, I don't care who's right or wrong. I know a way we can all get along. Let's take a ride. Let's take a ride on a love train. Unwind. We'll be tug-a-lugging all the way. Let's roll like the Stones playing all day. Hey, let's take a ride. Let's take a ride on the love train. The whole color thing's never made sense to me. You're red, yellow, purple, or pink. We're all mixed up anyway. We might as well give each other a break and take a ride. Let's take a ride
Did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Steve today. That was Cool as a Cat, owned by Miss Julie Harris. That was signed by Cat in the Hat out of Sunview Ruby. So that'll be a total of 191 over the 2 rounds. 191 over the 2 rounds. So Jackson Gray's going to be next. And we'll have Casey Jones, Jackson Gray, Jamie second, and Linda McCallum. Also, thank you to Mavericks Western Wear. Maverick stocks a wide variety of well-known international brands. These brands include Serratelli felt hats, men's and ladies cinch apparel, also panhandled slim and rock and roll denim apparel, Double C Company jeans, belay boots, also Maverick stores and felt hats. Go and see them at their mobile store throughout the show for our 9-day show here at Dalby. Or our viewers that are watching on the webcast, you can purchase online at www.mavericks.net.au or go in-store at 63 2nd Street, Mansfield, Queensland. So we're going to move to number 2 on the draw, Jackson Gray from Perga. Going to be showing Smooth Cherry Ray, owned by the Gordon and Mans family out of Arisville, Queensland. Say stallion that was sired by Smooth as a Cat out of Ray Lady Ray and was bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud. That'll be our next one to watch. Also, Mavericks Western Wear Mark offers a hat shaping and cleaning to all brands. Get a tailored hat shopping experience. Mark will assist with picking the right hat and the shape for you. Also need a pair of boots that will last and won't hurt your feet. Go and see Sandy and get fitted for a pair of belay boots. Belay boots have been made in Canada since 1903 by the Belay family. Mavericks Western Wear. Also, thank you to Mega Feeds, the power of sunflower, a superfood with brilliant results. Also, thank you to Ariat. Ariat as a sponsor of this year's event. Ariat footwear and riding apparel developed to suit the needs of world-class equestrian athletes and equine enthusiasts alike, providing advanced technology to give you the ultimate in performance and stability. Ariat gives help. Gear helps keeps riders comfortable both in the saddle and on the ground. Get set here for Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland. Smooth Cherry Ray, owned by the Gordon and Mans family out of Harrisville. The stallion that we're about to watch right now, sired by Smooth as a Cat out of Ray Lady Ray and bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud in Tamworth, New South Wales. Jackson Gray, number 2 on the draw. So thank you to Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud. Make sure you catch up with Barbara, Emma and Jackson or any of the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud team to discuss your breeding needs and have a yarn about what young horses they may have currently here available. Let's watch Jackson Gray with Smooth Cherry Ray.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. Showed me how this town shattered dreams. Another lesson about a naive fool who came to Babylon. Found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Now his guitar's Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitar's Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Ain't no glamour in this tinsel land of lost and wasted life. Paint and scars of all that's left of me.
Oh, but thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind now, I guess I'll just leave. And his guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. All his guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music.
Thank you very much there, Jackson. That was Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland. That was Smooth Cherry Ray, owned by the Gordon and Manns family. That was signed by Smooth as a Cat out of Ray, Lady Ray. So Casey Tones is going to be next. Then we'll have Jackson Gray once again, then Jamie second, then Linda McCallum. Also thank you to Clark Tanks. Quality you can count on. That's Clark Tanks, the most trusted name for supplying durable rainwater tanks to Aussie farmers and homeowners for over 25 years. Designed and built to withstand our tough Australian conditions. Visit clarktanks.com.au.
Put your pretty pink toes on the dash, lean the seat back. Man, I swear there ain't nothing looks better than that. Sweet tan little thing with nothing to do. I wanna take a little ride with you.
So 217 on the show there for Jackson today, 217, and that'll be a total of 429.5 over the two rounds, 429.5. So we're going to get set up for Casey Tones from Kilcoy, Queensland, number 3 on the draw. We're going to be showing MC Moneymaker, owned by Patricia Barlow out of Jindawi, Queensland. This one's a mare that was signed by I'm Counting Checks out of Highbrow Heaven CD and was bred by Denise McCallum. That'll be our next one to watch here today, Casey Tones. Now Bill Goodman Transport and 2 Bob Salary Open Classic Challenge go round number 2. So this is number 3 on the draw. Casey Tones of MC Moneymaker, owned by Trish Barlow out of Jindawi. Also thank you to Finity Equine. Its sole mission is to create hard-working quality products that are suitable for both the professional competitors and also the non-pros.
Could have a dangerous situation here now.
Usually I'm level-headed, ain't too excitable, keeping on the slow and steady, Mr. Dependable. Always had the same job, the same look, the same friends. That's the way it's gonna stay. As the way it's always been. I never knew I had another side, but girl, with you I'm Jekyll and Hyde. When the lights are down low and you nibble on my neck, I can't be held responsible for what might happen next. No telling what I'll do when I get you in my hands with a woman like you. I'm a dangerous man. Yeah, I'm a dangerous man. I never met anyone ever made me feel this way. You're like a drug, baby. You make me crazy, honey. Make me wanna rob a bank and make love in the pile of money. Don't try to act all innocent and sweet, 'cause you know exactly what it is you do to me. When the lights are down low and you nibble on my neck, I can't be held responsible for what might happen next. No telling what I'll do when I get you in my hands with a woman like you. I'm a dangerous man. I'm a fairly dangerous man, baby.
Thank you very much there, Casey. That was Casey Tones from Kilcoy, Queensland. That was MC Moneymaker, owned by Trish Barlow out of Jindawi. That one was a mare that was signed by I'm Counting Checks out of Highbrow Heaven CD. So Jackson Gray's going to be next, and we have Jamie second, Linda McCallum, Steve Smith and Phil Smith.
I played a little 8-ball, made a few bucks, dropped a little change in that old jukebox.
So 208 on the show there for Casey today, 208, and that'll be a total of 409 over the 2 rounds, 409. Jackson Gray's going to be next. Thank you to Dalby Rural Supplies. Dalby Rural Supplies can help you grow it, feed it, water it, wash it, move it, and build it. A proud partner in Nutrient Ag Solutions. Dalby Rural Supplies is focused on improving profitability, productivity, and sustainability for all our clients. Thank you to Dalby Rural Supplies. So heads up, competitors, to keep things rolling today. Make sure that you are ready to go. So we can keep things rolling here today, here on day number 2. So we now move to Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland. Number 4 on the draw, going to be showing Hell's Own, owned by Mrs. Tracy Bunch from around the Warwick area. This one, a mare that was a gelding that was signed by Jill Smart Ray out of One Hell of a Spin and was bred by Raylene Higgins. So next one to watch, so Jackson Gray with Hell's Own, owned by Mrs. Tracy Bunch. Thank you to Bill Goodman Transport for bringing us the Open Classic Challenge, also to Bob Salary. Also thank you to Thomas Arena Products, made in Dalby, Queensland. Thomas Arena Products have transformed the equestrian arena services right across Australia. Some of the Australia's top horsemen are choosing to use the Australia's favourite drag. Competitors like Warren Backhouse, also John Wicks, Dan Steers, Rob Leach, Vivian Waring and Dave Manchin, Hugh Miles, Todd Graham, Nathan Wilson and Ian Francis, just to name a few of the great horsemen that are using the Thomas Arena products. We get set here for Jackson Gray, number 4 on the draw with Hell's Own.
Cowboy camped on a bar stool, shooting double whiskey with a long neck back. There, Billy with a cool cue, staring down the 8-ball, looking at Kelly with a
Well, I was raised on country classics like Roy Acuff and George Jones. Lord, I love to hear 'em sing all them old-time country songs. But I really got excited about the time I turned 15. That's the first time I heard Waylon and old Bo Seaver sing. They put some drive in their country that really turned me on. Yeah, put some drive in your country. Keep country driving on. When the music gets you moving, you know that can't be wrong. southern rock and country. That's just what I did. Put some drive in the country. Keep country driving on.
Thank you very much there, Jackson. That was Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland. That was Hell's owned by Mrs. Tracy Bunch. And was signed by Jill Smart Ray out of One Hell of a Spin. So Jamie Second will be next, and then we'll have Linda McCallum, Steve Smith and Phil Smith.
In a short time to get there, I'm eastbound to watch old bandit run. Now keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. Well, the boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, don't beat up and truckin'. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go.
So 2:16 and a half for that round, for that showing right there, and a total of 4:35 over the 2 rounds there for Jackson. So we're going to move to Jamie Second from Albany, Queensland. Number 5 on the draw with Metallic Little Dreamer, owned by Mrs. Rachel Procedure out of the Gold Coast. Metallic Little Dreamer, our mare that was side by Metallic Cat out of Dreamer's Little Ray and was bred by Rachel Procedure. So next one to watch here today. So good luck to Jamie. Now, Open Classic Challenge, go round number 2.
Candlelight and wine was all that a woman would need. Man, you'd be a winner if you took her out to dinner or a movie she'd been wanting to see. But the world has turned and it's time you learn that the old ain't working no more. Yeah, the rules have changed and it's a brand new game. And buddy, if you want to score, you gotta get off the couch, get out of the house, long about Friday night. Shine up your boots, polish up your moves if you want to keep her satisfied. You know a little bump and grind will do it every time if you want to keep your little girl. But you don't stand a chance unless you take her out and dance, cause we're living in a honky-tonk world. Well, sooner or later, all you couch potatoes, well, you're gonna be the lonely one. And if you want good loving, then you gotta keep up, and you better know your Brooks from your Duns. Yeah, don't even think that your Ringlebird Humperdinck record's gonna turn her on. Cause mister, you can bet if you don't know the steps, well, you're gonna get left at home. You gotta get off the couch, get out of the house, long about Friday night. Shine up your boots, polish up your moves if you wanna keep her satisfied. You know a little bump and grind will do it every time if you wanna keep your little girl. But you don't stand a chance unless you take her out and dance, cause we're living in a honky-tonk world. Magnon, you'd be a-dragging them women by the hair you cave. You'd be down on your knees reciting those soliloquies back in Romeo's day. And you'd be kind of nifty if we were in the 50s and you had a cool car to drive. But we're living in the 90s, so you better shake your hiney or you're gonna get left behind. You gotta get on.
Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie Second from Albany, Queensland. That was Metallic Little Dreamer, owned by Mrs. Rachel Procedure. That was signed by Metallic Cat out of Dreamer's Little Ray. So Linda McCallum will be next, then we'll have Steve Smith, Phil Smith and Rachel Leach.
Maybe you're thinking I'm a fool. Well, maybe I'm digging this hole for you. I got bones to pick with you. I should have known you can't be true.
So 2:17 on the show there for Jamie today, 2:17. So that'll be a total of 4:35 and a half over the 2 rounds. 4:35 and a half over the 2 rounds. Speaking of to Linda McCallum from Walton, New South Wales, number 6 on the draw with Metal as Anything, owned by Maggie Mason. This one's signed by Metallic Cat at a Spinny's Bad Girl and was bred by Maggie Mason. Next one to watch. So thank you very much to Southern Cross Saddlery, sponsoring the Open and the Non-Pro Futurity with 2 beautiful trophy saddles. Southern Cross Saddlery is located in 12 Commercial Drive, Caboolture. Be sure to call in order your next saddle from them. So thank you once again to our cattle suppliers for our 9-day show here at Dalby, Wonga Plains Feedlot and Cam Agricultural Group. So Linda McCallum, number 6 on the draw with Metal as Anything. We're on day number 2 of 9 that we're watching here. Our Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show for 2023. Right now, high marking unofficially right now. 217 in the round right now, set by 2 competitors. Right now, our aggregate leader right now with Jamie second with Metallic Little Dreamer with 435.5. This will take the top 10 back to the finals this coming Friday.
Because the devil already knows my name. And you can ask him yourself when I see you again. Bones to pick with you. I should have known.
This is number 6 on the draw.
Me and the devil, we want what's
Well, I'm an 8-ball shooting, double-fisted drinking son of a gun. I wear my jeans a little tight just to watch the little boys come undone. I'm here for the beer and the ball-busting band. Gonna get a little crazy just because I can. You know I'm here for the party, and I ain't leaving till they throw me out. Gonna have a little fun, gonna get me some. You know I'm here for the party. I may not be a 10, but the boys say I clean up good. And if I gave them half a chance for some rowdy romance, you know they would. I've been waiting all week just to have a good time. So bring on them cowboys and their pickup lines. You know I'm here for the party, and I ain't leaving till they throw me out. Gonna have a little fun, gonna get me some. You know I'm here for the party. Don't want no purple hooter shooter, just some jack on the rocks. Don't mind me if I start that trashy talk.
You know I'm here for the party, and I ain't leaving till they throw me out. Gonna have a little fun, gonna get me some. I'm here.
You know I'm here for the party, and I ain't leaving till they throw me out. Gonna have a little fun, gonna get me some. You know I'm here for the
Thank you there, Linda. That was Mrs. Linda McCallum from Walton, New South Wales. That was Metal as Anything, owned by Maggie Mason. That was signed by Metallic Cat at a Spinny's Bad Girl. So Steve Smith's going to be next, and then we have Phil Smith, Rachel Leach, and then Jackson Gray.
She got legs, she knows how to use them. She never begs, she knows how to choose them.
So 2:16.5 there for Linda, 2:16.5, which will be a total of 4:34 over the 2 rounds, 4:34. So we'll move to Steve Smith's going to be next to show. Thank you to Shine Lawyers. Shine Lawyers passionately support those who've had enough, dare to speak out, deserve to be heard and demand justice. As one of the Australia's largest law firms, we're here to help you get the justice you deserve. We can move to Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland, number 7 on the draw. Going to be showing Twilight Hawk, owned by Mrs. Maxine Ambrose. This one a gelding that was signed by Caddy Hawk and a Doc's Lights Out, and was bred by Wayne and Chris Bowman out of Wares Creek, New South Wales. So Steve Smith and Phil Smith and Rachel Leach, Jackson Gray, Wade Davison. Also, thank you very much to Super Floats. If you want the best for you and your livestock, speak to the transport specialists. Contact Geraldine and Terry at Super Floats. We can make sure you travel in style. Let's watch number 7 on the draw, Steve Smith with Twilight Hawk.
On Friday evening, Mama doesn't know she's leaving till she hears the screamer slamming, rubber squealing, gears are jamming. Local country station just a blaring on the radio. Pick him up at 7 and they're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out
timer right there for Steve.
Get your red head back in bed before the morning. The show is in, but the fun is just beginning. She knows he's anticipating, but she's gonna keep him waiting. Grab a bite to eat, and then they're heading to the honky-tonk. But loud crowds and line dancing just ain't what they really want. Drive out to the boondocks and park down by the creek, where it's George Strait and real late and dancing cheek to cheek. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. Ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck. The sun comes up. Wine and dancing, midnight starts a hard romancing. 1 o'clock, that truck is rocking. 2 is coming, still no stopping, breaking. Check the clock at 3, they're right on where they wanna be. And 4 o'clock, get up, get going. 5 o'clock, that rooster's crowing. Sun comes up, ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. 6 o'clock on Saturday, her folks don't know he's on his way. The stalls are clean, the horse is fed. They say she's grounded till she's dead. Well, here he comes around the bend, slowing down, she's jumping in. Hey, mom, your daughter's gone, and there they go again. The sun comes up, ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. Yeah.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. That was Twilight Hawk, owned by Mrs. Maxine Ambrose. And that was signed by Caddy Hawk and a Doc's Lights Out. So Phil Smith will be next, and then we have Rachel Leach, Jackson Gray, then Wade Davison.
Rolling round and jacked up toys, making noise on small town Friday night. Red red light running, good time chasing. Guess I've earned this reputation. Probably never shake it, but that's alright. I got a rough side, a wide side, at least a country mile wide, a fighting side after a few. If they want to see my sweet side, my soft side, my best side, I just point at you. Yeah, point at you. Girl, I ain't sure just what it is. It's got me all tore up like this. Your kiss done melted down this heart of stone. I still like to get a little crazy with something.
So 197 on the show there for Steve, 197. So that'll be total of 404 over the 2 rounds, 404. Let's set here for Phil Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland, number 8 on the draw. Going to be showing Full Bore Style, owned by Matilda Woodward, out of the Garrison Quarter Horse Stud out of Swan Hill, Victoria. Full Bore Style, a stallion that was sired by Smooth as a Cat out of Stylish Doll and was bred by Sharon Bush in Alpha, Queensland. So good luck to Phil right now. Also, thank you very much to Bill Goodman Livestock Transport. Bill Goodman Livestock Transport is here for all your livestock transport needs. Safely transporting your livestock where they need to go. Bill Goodman Livestock Transport. Also, thank you to Toowoomba Truck Spare Parts. Also, Trina Simpson from Simpson Pastoral, Sweet Pro, and also to Bob Sallery. All eyes glued on the man from Gundawindi, Queensland, Phil Smith with Full Bore Style, owned by Matilda Woodward.
See my sweet side, my soft side, my best side.
Cut off jeans and cowboy boots, long blonde hair and dark brown roots. Lord pinch me. That's how they do it in Dixie. Electric sliding on a sawdust floor, long neck chaser for a shot of hardcore whiskey. That's how they do it in Dixie. Little red Geo stickers on the window says sugar and spice. Baby, crank the face off, ride it till you say good. Those pink fur dyes, oh, ain't that nice? Down to the river to go for a dip, rolling them Levi's off of her hip, going Big Kenny skinny. That's how they do it in Dixie. Yeah. Splish splash. Watermelon lip gloss, kissing neath the swamp moss on a moonlit night. Bubblegum perfume, well-placed tattoo above her hidey high. Oh my!
Belly button dangling a 20-minute tan. You know I'll go Jerry Springer if you hit on my man.
That girl will throw a hissy. That's how they do it in Dixie. Cut off jeans and cowboy boots, long blonde hair and dark brown roots. Lord pinch me. That's how they do it in Dixie. Y'all, that's how we do it in Dixie. That's right, class. That's how we do it in Dixie.
Thank you very much there, Phil. That was Phil Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. That was Full Bore Style, owned by Matilda Woodward from the Garrison Quarter Horse Stud. And that was side by Smooth as a Cat at a Stylish Doll. So Rachel Leach will be next. Then we have Jackson Gray, Wade Davison, and Steve Smith.
Every day she ain't got a lot on, she ain't got a lot to say. She wouldn't look my way, but Bunny, what do you expect? I'm just a fix-it-up boy at the apartment complex.
So 2:18 on the show there for Phil, so that'll be our new aggregate leader. 4:39, ladies and gentlemen, over 2 rounds. Nice job there for Phil, 4:39.
I know where she's going downtown, I'm going down.
So we're going to move to Rachel Leach from Springsure, Queensland. Number 9 on the draw. Going to be showing Hard Spin and Cash, owned by Mrs. Rachel Leach. This one a mare that was side by Hard at Henry out of Cash's Spin and was bred by Corey and Trudy Holden out of Cobram, Victoria. So good luck to Rachel. Number 9 on the draw.
It's just a high maintenance woman, don't want no maintenance man.
Well, the train, the grinder switch is running right on time, and the Tucker boys are cooking down in Caroline. People down in Florida can't be still when old Leonard Skinner's picking down in Jacksonville. People down in Georgia come from near and far to hear Richard Best picking on that red guitar. So gather round, chill and be down. Well, just get down, chill and get loud. Well, you can be loud here and be proud. And you can be proud here and I'll be proud too. Well, because South's gonna do it again and again.
Did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Rachel. That'll be a total of 212 and a half over the 2 rounds. 212 and a half over the 2 rounds. But Hard Spin and Cash was side by Hard at Henry out of Cash's Spin. So Jackson Gray is going to be next, and then we have Wade Davison, Steve Smith and Paxton Pulford. So thank you very much to 2 Bob Salary, also Mavericks Westerwear. So Harlem Denim Australia, Australia's only distributor of Harlem Denim Jeans. Renee Richardson will have a trade stand on site the final weekend of the show. So we're going to move to Perga, Queensland. Number 10 on the draw, Mr. Jackson Gray. Going to be showing Lucid Dreams, owned by Matthew Cullen out around Brisbane. Lucid Dreams. This one was side by Sandman out of Tell Me I'm Stylish and was bred by Ivan and Amanda Ross. It's going to be our next one to cross the timeline for 2.5 minutes in the Open Classic Challenge, brought to us by our friends at Bill Goodman Transport and 2 Bob Salary.
Basics, what makes the world go round. Don't need to do a study of all the side effects.
Also, thank you very much to McCallum Performance Horses. Make sure you like them on social media today on Facebook. Contact Linda about any of their horses they have in training at McCallum Performance Horses.
But something's going on more than animal attraction at play.
Also, thank you to Jason and Rachel Leach for being a great supportive business for the show as well. Thank you. And this is number 10 on the draw.
Never was my girl. You can burn my clothes when I'm
I'm gone. Oh, you can tell your friends just what a fool I've been, and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your dog about my leg. Or tell your brother Cliff, whose fist can tell my lip, he never really liked me anyway. Or tell your Aunt Louise, tell anything you please, myself already knows I'm not okay. Or you can tell my eyes to watch out for my mind, it might be walking out on me today. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Achy, breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill his man. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky...
Thank you very much there, Jackson. That was Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland, and that was Lucid Dreams, owned by Matthew Cullen. And that was signed by Sandman out of Tell Me I'm Stylish. So we've got 4 more to go in this herd. Wade Davison, Steve Smith, Paxton Pulford, and Jamie Seckham.
Stony broke and down on his luck. He bet on himself against the odds, drew himself a bull that was bred to buck. Hey!
So 210 on the show there for Jackson, so that's a total of 426.5 over the 2 rounds, 426.5. So we're going to move to Wade Davison from Greenmount, Queensland, number 11 on the draw. Going to be showing Metallic Jewel, owned by David Heath out of Felton South on the Darling Downs. This one a mare that was side by Metallic Cat out of Tia Jewelry, was bred by David Heath as well. So this is our one we're about to watch right here. Also, thank you to ABC Sheds. ABC Sheds redefines industrial building and outdoor storage with custom-made steel sheds. We manufacture a wide range of structural steel sheds for different industries, from farming to warehousing, with a building expertise and high standard of customer service. You will get fully fabricated structural sheds at the best rates. ABC Sheds. Wade Davison with Metallic Jewel about to cross that Showtime line. This is number 11 on the draw.
Riding on a bull that was bred to buck. That bull could twig. Yeah, she blew through the door like TNT. Put her hand on her hip, pointed her finger at me. Said, I'm a whiskey drinking, cowboy chasing hell of a time. I like Kenny, Keith, Allen, and Patsy Cline. I'm a full-grown queen bee looking for honey. Ooh, I'll play something country. Yeah, the band took a break, the DJ played P. Diddy. She said, I didn't come here to hear something thumping from the city. Said I shaved my legs, I paid my money. Play
something country. Hi-woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Crank up the band, play the steel guitar. Hank it up a little, let's rock this bar. Threw back a shot, yelled, I'm a George Strait junkie. Hi-woo-hoo, play something country. Hi-woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Well, the bartender, yeah, y'all, it's closing time. She got this wild look on her face and said, your truck or mine, I know a place down the road. It's kind of funky. Hi-woo-hoo, oh, out in the country. Hi-woo-hoo, now play something country. Crank up the band, play the steel guitar. Hang it up a little, let's rock this bar. Threw back a shot, yelled, I'm a George Strait junkie. Hi-woo-hoo, play something country. Hi-woo-hoo, now play something country.
Thank you very much there, Wade. That was Wade Davison from Greenmount, Queensland. That was Metallic Jewel, owned by David Heath. And Metallic Jewel was signed by Metallic Cat at Atia Jewel Ray. So Steve Smith's going to be next, and then we have Paxton Pulford and Jamie second. So 3 more to go in our first herd of 2 in the Open Classic Challenge, go round number 2.
8 seconds to make your name. Show them what you're made of. Show them what you got inside. Got inside. What are you afraid of? This ain't no time to run and hide. It's time to ride.
So 210.5 there for Wade, 210.5 with a total of 390.5 over the 2 rounds, 390.5 over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland, number 12 on the draw. We're going to be showing Wonderland, owned by Jeff Meaney. Wonderland, a mare that was side by Smooth as a Cat out of Miss Hathaway and was bred by Craig and Laurie Jones out of Kingaroy, Queensland. And our next one to showcase here today. Also, thank you very much to Diamond Sea Photos, the Darling Downs Cutting Club official photographer C. Candace on site, or follow Double C Photos on Facebook and also Instagram. Also, thank you to Coonamarra Spoonful of Badge, also Omega Feeds, Pony Equine, and also Woodside Cutting Horses. Also, thank you to the Country Club Hotel as well, also Morton Co. Morton Co. are proud to sponsor the local community and also the 2023 Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity, driving future of Australian agriculture. Morton Co. is an innovator in a lot of feeding, logistics, stock feed and fertilizer manufacturing.
This bull can hardly wait. I start sweating before they
Almost
open
about
the
to see
gate.
Steve Smith,
Feels like
number
I'm
12
about
on the
to
draw
lose
with
my
Wonderland,
mind.
owned by
8
Jeff
seconds
Meaney.
is an awful
Next
long
across the
time.
Showtime line.
Show them what you've got inside. Got inside. What are you afraid of? This ain't no time to run and hide. It's time to
ride. All you girls reading them rag magazines, trying to figure out the male species, how to bring a boy down to his knees. Hey now girls, don't be believing everything you read. It ain't as hard as they're making it seem. Cause it don't matter if you're skinny or got meat on your bones. If you wanna turn a country boy on, gotta jump up in his four-wheel drive, put them Wrangler jeans on and cut them off thigh. Crank the Hank, find a football game and chug a beer ice cold. If you wanna turn a country boy on. I don't know what's turning them city boys' heads. Probably high heels, short skirts, and fishing nets. All but ladies, if you want to snag a down-home man, I'll tell you just how you can. You gotta jump up in his four-wheel drive, put them Wrangler jeans on and cut them off thigh. Crank the Hank, find a football game and chug a beer ice cold. If you wanna turn a country boy on. First you gotta jump up in his four-wheel drive, put them Wrangler jeans on and cut them off thigh-high. Crank the Hank, find a football game, chug a beer ice cold. Hey, you gotta jump up in his four-wheel drive, put them Wrangler jeans on and cut them off thigh-high. Crank the Hank, find a football game and chug a beer ice cold. Hey, if you wanna turn a country boy on, turn a country boy on, turn a country boy.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. That was Wonderland, owned by Jeff Meaney. And that one was side by Smooth as a Cat out of Miss Hathaway. So we've got two more to go, Paxton Pulford, then Jamie second, then we'll change out the herd. Two herds in total in the Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2. We'll watch here today.
But I like my music hot, like my women wild. Yeah, I like my women just a little.
So 212 on the show there for Steve, and that'll be a total of 425 over the 2 rounds. 425 over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to number 13 on the draw from Kingaroy, Queensland, Mr. Paxton Pulford. Going to be showing Pepe Filaire, owned by the Kubar Performance Horses, Propriety Limited. This one a mare, they were side by EB's Falaris out of Yulgabar, O Pepe Roy, and was bred by Mark Buttsworth out of Kingaroy, Queensland. So good luck to Paxton. Then we'll have Jamie second, and then we'll have the Tyrone Darragh herd settling team to be settling the second herd of the Open Classic Challenge. So thank you once again to our cattle suppliers, Wonga Plains Feedlot, also Cam Agricultural Group. Thank you. All eyes glued on number 13 on the draw, Paxton Pulford. About to show Pepe Filaire, owned by the Kubar Performance Horses, Propriety Limited. Also thank you to the NCHA and also running on Hot Spuds and Coffee. Also Bobby Joe's Catering as well.
Too much lipstick and too much rouge.
Let's watch number 13 on the draw. Thank you very much to Bill Goodman Transport and to Bob Sattery for bringing us the Open Classic Challenge.
I like them sweet, I like them with a heart of gold. Yeah, and I like them brassy, I like them brazen and bold. Well, they say that opposites attract, well, I don't agree.
There she sits, footed, just gleaming in the sun. There to greet a working man when his day is done. Gonna pack my paw and I'm gonna pack my am. Gonna take it down to the Cadillac Red. Till
Thank you very much, Sir Paxton. That was Paxton Pulford from Kingaroy, Queensland. That was Pepe Filaire, owned by the Kubar Performance Horses Propriety Limited. And that was signed by EB's Flaris out of Yulgabar, O Pepe Roy. So we've got one more to go before we'll change out the herd once again. Jamie Seckham will wind things out for this particular herd.
We got the groove, we got the song. Our kind of music makes you sing along. Well, jump on up in your chair. Everybody throw your hands in the air. You're gonna scream until it hurts. You know you're gonna
So 211 and a half there for Paxton. So that'll be a total of 430 over the 2 rounds, 430 over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to Jamie Seckham from Albany, Queensland. Going to be showing She's a Garter Girl, owned by Mrs. Rachel Proceda out of the Gold Coast. This one a mare that was side by Ray Zagata out of She's a Spoonful and was bred by Lindsay Dickens. So the last one out in herd number 1 or 2 in the Open Classic Challenge. So if we can have the Tyrone Darragh herd settling team to please be on standby. And let's watch Jamie Seckham with She's a Garter Girl, owned by Mrs. Rachel Proceda.
Hick town. Sooner or later we'll be coming around.
What you got?
Let's get that timer right there for Jamie. She's a Garter Girl.
My job flipped off the boss, took my name off the payroll. Screw you, man. Picked up my cell, rang my baby's bell, said I'm 3 miles from home. I said, sugar, won't you put on that sundress I like so much? Way out by the road, I'm coming to pick you up.
Come on, y'all, get your game on. Looks like a Johnny Cash kicked out the footlights crowd. We love our country, you know that we love it loud. Gonna set 'em up, gonna throw 'em down. It's time to party in a party town. Turn it up, turn it on, turn it loose. Oh, oh, oh. Give it everything, win or lose. Oh, oh, oh. Time to own it and rock it, let everybody know you got it. Yeah, get your game on. Shake it off, let it rip, gonna let it fly. Shake it off, let it rip, gonna let it fly. A little pain, ain't no pain, ain't no fear in these eyes. No, there ain't no fear in these eyes. Just getting started, ain't no backing down. I think it's time to blow the pyro now. Turn it up, turn it on, turn it loose. Oh, oh, oh. Give it everything, win or lose. Oh, oh, oh. Time to own it and rock it, let everybody know you got it. Yeah, get your game on. Get your game on.
Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie Seckham from Albany, Queensland. That was She's a Garter Girl, owned by Rachel Proceda. And that was signed by Ray Zagata out of She's a Spoonful. Well, that winds down herd number 1 of 2 of the Open Classic Challenge, go round number 2, so we can have the Tyrone Darragh herd settling team ready to go. That'll be greatly appreciated.
Hey, little
sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only
So
one?
218 on the show there for Jamie, so that will be our new aggregate leader, 439.5, ladies and gentlemen, 439.5 there for Jamie. So as that winds down, herd number 1 of 2, you can go and grab yourself some lunch from Running on Hot Spuds and Coffee, also Bobby J's Catering, or check out Amazing Traders on show, Casey Sattlery, and also Mavericks Westerwear. And we'll be back very soon.
It's a nice day to start again.
Thank you to Sweet Pro Premium Feed Supplements, Shine Lawyers, Boomer Truck Spares, Ariat, Bill Goodman Transport, 2 Bob Salary, Thomas Arena Products, also Super Floats, Sunkist Quarter Horse Studs, Simpson Pastoral, Dalby Rural Supplies, Affinity Equine, Clark Tanks, Harlem Denim, also McCallum Performance Horses, Woodside Cutting Horses, also Pony Equine, Omega Feeds, Mavericks Westerwear and Riverina. Also thank you very much to the Darling Downs Cutting Club members of Ian McLaughlin, also Bob Wing, also our show secretary Nadine McKenna, our arena director Lynn White, our timekeeper Reg Nolan, also our judges Terry Burns, Bob Guest and also Scott Campbell, also our official photographer Candice Little, also our webcast and videographer Ray Cooper from Just Cutting, and welcome back our viewers that are watching on the webcast. Good afternoon or good evening. Welcome to Dalby. So we're going to move into the final herd of the Open Classic Challenge go-round number 2, and then we'll have the Open Derby go-round number 1, so 2 herds in that event. Let's watch go-round number 2, the final herd of the Open Classic Challenge. Brought to us by our friends of Bill Goodman Transport, also 2 Bob Salary, as they aim to make that top 10 finals that'll feature this coming Friday. Also thank you to our cattle suppliers, Wonga Plains Feedlot and Cam Agricultural Group. So Tyrone Darragh is going to be first to go in herd number 2 of this event. And then we'll have Darren Palmer, Matty Oakley, Steve Smith, Matty Oakley, Linda McCallum, Jackson Gray, Casey Tones, Steve Smith, Wade Davison, Grant Simon, Glenn Jones and Casey Tones. So right now we've got 2 competitors on top in the aggregate lead. We've got Phil Smith with 439.5 and also 439.5 with Jamie second with She's a Garter Girl. That's our aggregate leaders right now. High marking so far around that 218.5, which was set by Phil Smith with Full Bore Style. That's what they're all chasing for the high marking of the round. And also the round 2 winner will receive a bag of feed from Omega Feeds. So good luck to our competitors and breeders and trainers in herd number 2, the Open Classic Challenge go round number 2. So Emu Vale, Queensland competitor, Mr. Tyrone Darragh is going to be first to go with Emeroo, Boone's Image, owned by Brendan Weemers out of Calliope, Queensland. This one's a mare that was side by Once in a Blue Boon out of Winradine. Gay Catalina was bred by Bob Wing out of Toowoomba, Queensland. That'll be our first one to watch. Herd number 2, the Open Classic Challenge, go round number 2. Also, if you missed my notice, we will be having our cattle in at 7 a.m. non-pro Futurity competitors tomorrow morning, just because we are bringing a load of sand in. So once that load of sand comes in, after we've completed the first herd or the second herd, we'll be prepping the arena once again. So 7 a.m. in the morning cattle in, 7 a.m. in the morning. So all eyes glued on the Emu Vale Queensland competitor, Tyrone Darragh of Emeroo, Boone's Image, about to cross the timeline for 2.5 minutes here on our Sunday afternoon here at Dalby.
Smile at me like you're reading my mind, and you know I need of the country. Honey, what I wouldn't do for a sweet little something like you got. Standing there red hot, tied up little tank top, looking like you must be straight out of the country. Honey, what I wouldn't do.
Thank you very much there, Tyrone. That was Tyrone Dara from Emu Vale, Queensland, and that was Amaroo Boone's Image, owned by Brendan Weemers. And that was signed by Once in a Blue Boone out of Winradine, Gay, Catalina. So Darren Palmer's going to be next, and we have Matty Oakley, Steve Smith and Matty Oakley once again.
Burn down on that river. My baby's waiting, I got the Chevy shaking, I'm blazing a trail to get her. There she is. She's got her shades on, and man, she's looking strong. Mine on mine for the weekend. The cooler's loaded down, we're headed out of town, jumping off the deep end, going barefoot and crazy.
So 202 on the show with a total of 412 over the 2 rounds. 412 over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to Darren Palmer from Colston, Queensland, number 16 on the draw. Going to be showing Tassa's Playboy, owned by Chris Lucas. This one a gelding that was signed by Doc's Fancy Roy out of BWQ, a Tassa Lady Doc, and was bred by Veronica Lucas. Next one to watch here today. So thank you very much to CN Equine. CN is at the cutting edge of animal nutrition research, where great developments have been made in the last 5 years. We believe nutrition is absolutely fundamental to horse and dog health and the aspect of their well-being and performance.
Break out my old guitar, sing fishing in the dark. Kevin wasn't really all that popular in school, but I remember well the day I thought, now that guy's pretty cool. He pulled into the parking lot and everybody cheered. He'd gone and painted his entire Chevy Cavalier. Camouflage, camouflage. It disappears when it pulls out of his garage. Camouflage, camouflage. Well, I asked Jenny to the prom, and her mom knew how to sew, so she made a matching tux and gown from duck blind mossy oak. We took pictures in the backyard before we went to the dance, and the only thing that you can see is our faces and our hands. Camouflage, camouflage, camouflage. You should have seen the way it popped with her corsage. Camouflage, camouflage, camouflage. Ain't nothing doesn't go with camouflage. You can blend in the country. You can't stand out in the fashion world. Be invisible to a whitetail, irresistible to a redneck girl. Camouflage, camouflage. Oh, you're my favorite color, camouflage. Stand out in the fashion world. Be invisible to a whitetail, irresistible to a redneck girl. Well, the stars and bars offend some folks, and I guess I see why. Nowadays,
Thank you very much there, Darren. That was Mr. Darren Palmer from Colston, Queensland. That was number 16 on the draw, Tassa's Playboy, owned by Chris Lucas. That was signed by Doc's Fancy Roy out of BWQ, Tassa Lady Doc. So Matty Oakley's going to be next, and then we'll have Steve Smith, Matt Oakley, then Linda McCallum.
10-hour days and I'm tired. Damn this knuckle busting, back-breaking, no-paying job. Know where I'm going from here. Hot-headed women, cold beer. kick up my heels for a little while and do it country style. In my dirty old hat with my crooked little grin, granny beaded neck and these calloused hands, in a muddy pair of jeans with that Copenhagen ring. No need to change a thing. Hey y'all, I'm going out with my boots on.
So 202 on the show there for Darren, and that'll be a total of 384 over 2 rounds. 384 over 2 rounds. Also, thank you to the Country Club Hotel for being a great supportive business here for the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show for 2023. Make sure you get on down to the Country Club Hotel and have some dinner in their restaurant area. So we're going to move to Matt Oakley from Walker, New South Wales, number 17 on the draw. Going to be showing Metallic to the Max, owned by Mr. Ryan Jeffrey. Metallic to the Max. This one side by Metallic Cat out of Dainty Pepto Girl and was bred by Lloyd and Carly Nielsen out of Kingaroy, Queensland. It's the one we're about to watch right here. An Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2, brought to us by our friends at Bill Goodman Transport in 2 Bob Sattery. So we'll aim to make that top 10 finals that'll feature this coming Friday. This is number 17 on the draw.
Holler, y'all, there'll be no trouble finding me.
Put my Chevy in the ditch, couple grand to get it fixed. Bank account running dry, boss ain't got no overtime. Friday rolls around, gotta get this party to town. Got nothing to try but just outside, I hear my ride.
Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky funky. Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky funky.
George Jones took John the tractor, hope my donkey gets it faster. When I pull up and pick up truck, jocks break out in laughter, but the ladies think it's cool. I kick it with a mule. I feel the glass and tipping back. They dig the way I ride that ass, and I do. You would if you could too. They all walk funny when they're done riding. You know who? Yeah.
Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky funky. Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky funky. All the ladies like to ride. All the ladies like to ride. All the ladies like to ride. The ladies like my D-O-N-K-E-Y.
That it's the last call. No, I don't sweat it, y'all. Got a bottle in the saddle, a 6-pack in the stall. So baby, what you say? We giddy up to my place. We hit the barn, ain't no harm rolling in the hay. Hey.
Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky funky. Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky funky. Gonna ride that donkey down to the honky tonky. It's gonna get funky.
Thank you very much there, Matty. That was Matty Oakley from Walker, New South Wales. That was Metallic to the Max, owned by Mr. Ryan Jeffrey. And that was side by Metallic Cat out of Dainty Pepto Girl. So Steve Smith's going to be next. Then we'll have Matt Oakley again, then Linda McCallum, then Jackson Gray.
Hey, good looking, what's on your mind? Is there something that I can help you find? She said, I'm looking for a man for me and my kids. I said, honey, he ain't here, but a good time is. She smiled and asked me if I could show her one. I said, take my hand, darling, let's start the fun. I asked her her name and she asked me mine. I said, honey, they call me Mr. Good Time.
I got 2 shot glasses.
So 204 on the show there for Matty, 204, so that'll be a total of 413 over the 2 rounds. Steve Smith's going to be next to go. Thank you to McAllen Performance Horses. Make sure you like them on social media today. Also thank you to Country Club Hotel. Also thank you to the NCHA. Also Kentucky Equine Research. Kentucky Equine Research is an international equine nutrition research and consultation company serving horse owners in the feed industry. The company's goal are to advance the industry's knowledge of equine nutrition and exercise, apply that knowledge to produce healthier, more athletic horses and support the nutritional care of all horses throughout their life. Thank you to Kentucky Equine Research. Let's set here for Steve Smith. Makes his home at Gundawindi, number 18 on the draw. Going to be showing Steel Duck, owned by Robin Bentley, of around the Gracemere, Central Queensland area. Steel Duck, a stallion that was sired by Metallic Cat at a Duckolina and was bred by the Bradley family down there in Victoria. This will be a one to watch right here in our Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2. They all aim to make that top 10 finals. That'll feature this coming Friday. We'll crown our Open Classic Challenge champion for 2023 with the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show.
When I hear last call, I know it's time to ride.
Also, the Northern Rivers Cutting Club is going to be holding some shows coming up. The Woodenbong Championship Show, that'll be the 18th to the 20th of August. Also, the Benelbo Championship Show, that'll be the 9th and 10th of September. So a couple of shows brought to us by the Northern Rivers Cutting Horse Club. So the Middlemount show's happening in August as well up there in Central Queensland, 4th to the 6th of August. And the following weekend, 11th to the 13th, the Nebo Cutting Show in the indoor arena. We've also got the Cotton Country Cutting Club Championship Show, the 8th to the 10th of September. That's the following weekend after the Blonde River Cutters Futurity Show, which will be the 26th of August to the 3rd of September.
Well, I'm a big dog daddy, you know my face, and the joint starts rocking when I walk into place. Band starts thumping those rhythm guitars, and the dance floor's jumping to the back of the bar. Everybody looks better in the neon light when the plan comes together on a Saturday night. Yeah, the parking lot's packed, and that's a pretty good sign. I take it right in the back, I don't stand in line. The boys all looking and hitting the spots, and the girls start shaking everything that they got. When a little cat mama gets ready to ride, I got a Lincoln Continental waiting right outside. I'm a big dog daddy, hey big dog daddy. Boys stand back and the girls are getting catty. Something going down with the big dog daddy. You gotta stay out late if you're making the rounds, 'cause there's a lot of good joints on the way downtown. I got some good buddies that can rock all night. They ain't looking for trouble, but they know how to fight. If your girl starts acting like she's one of a kind, you grab the next one standing at the head of the line. Big dog daddy, just big dog daddy. Got 'em all screaming from here to Cincinnati. It's hard to compete with the big dog daddy. Dog daddy. Boys stand back and the girls are getting catty. Something going down with the big dog daddy. Just big dog daddy. Boys stand back and the girls are getting catty. Something going down with the big dog daddy. Got 'em all screaming from here to Cincinnati. It's hard to compete with the big dog daddy. Come on, boys. Let's roll! Yee-haw! Woo! Oh, yeah!
did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Steve today from Gun to Windy. That was Steel Duck, owned by Robin Bentley. And that was signed by Metallic Cat out of Duckolina. So Matty Oakley's going to be next, and we'll have Linda McCallum, then Jackson Gray, then Casey Tones.
Golden Tee, shuffleboard, pinball, he's got the scores. But everybody around here's trying to beat.
Also, the Wild Horse Cutting's going to be happening at the Rolliston Sports Ground. That'll be the 14th to the 17th of September. Also, a new event that's happening in October, the Big River Cutting Club Bonanza Show at Grafton, New South Wales. That'll be the 18th to the 22nd of October. Also, the New South Wales Futurity Show happening at White Park and Scone, New South Wales. That'll be about 5 days layover after this event, from the 4th of August to the 12th of August. And then we'll have the Balonne River Cutters Futurity Show at St George, Queensland. That'll be the 26th of August to the 3rd of September. And then we'll have the Victorian Futurity, the 24th of September to the 1st of October at Bunnalong, Victoria. And to keep up with the NCHA, check out their website at ncha.com.au for results, events or standings, or like their social media page on Facebook as well.
Got a flip-top box of Marlboros, he'll bum a light.
So we're going to move to Matty Oakley from Walker, New South Wales. Number 19 on the draw. Going to be showing San Andreas, owned by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud out of Tamworth, New South Wales. This one's a stallion that was signed by Sandman out of Ray Lady Ray and was bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud as well. It's going to be our next one to showcase for 2.5 minutes here today in the Open Classic Challenge, go round number 2.
Good time Charlie with a Harley, whiskey bent and hellbound. He's got the next round, but he always drinks for free. There's one in every crowd that's usually
Also, thank you very much to Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, Sweet Pro Premium Feed Supplements, the new science in feeding livestock. For more information, contact Ian McLaughlin today at 0418186950, or you can email macca.sweetproqueensland@gmail.com. Check out their website at www.sweetpro.com.au. So heads up those non-pro futurity competitors and our pro trainers to help our non-pro futurity competitors. Tomorrow morning we will be bringing the cattle in at 7 a.m. instead of 7:30 a.m. because we've got a load of sand coming in. So once that's in, we'll have a bit of a pause setting up that in the arena side of things. So just a heads up those competitors, will be 7 a.m. cattle in tomorrow. Let's watch Matty Oakley with San Andreas, owned by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud.
What you doing this evening, can you meet me down at the railroad tracks? I got Tom Petty playing in my Silverado, and I've iced down a 6-pack. Hey Daisy, don't you worry about your mama. Like 007, we can keep it covert. Undercover on the ground by the water, gonna get a little peace on earth. I say, baby, what you say we go picking wildflowers? Got a spot way back in the woods. We'll sneak away for a couple of hours. You and me, baby, picking wildflowers. Hey baby, Mother Nature is waiting and love's blooming like a cherry tree. Let's buzz around, maybe do some pollinating, yeah. Dive in like honeybees. Baby, what you say we go picking wildflowers? Got a spot way back in the woods. We'll sneak away for a couple of hours. You and me, baby. I'm picking wildflowers.
Thank you very much there, Matty. That was Matty Oakley from Walker, New South Wales. That was San and Reyes, owned by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud. And that was side by Sandman out of Ray Lady Ray. So Linda McCallum's going to be next. Then we have Jackson Gray, Casey Tones and Steve Smith. Also Steve Smith with Steel Duck was 216 over the 2 rounds. 216 over the 2 rounds.
Good time. I need a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Cash my check, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, head across town, pick up my baby and turn it around. Good time.
So 216 on the show there for Matty. So that'll be a total of 435 and a half over the 2 rounds. 435 and a half over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to Linda McCallum from Walker, New South Wales. Number 20 on the draw. Going to be showing Hell's Rockin', owned by the McCallum Performance Horses. This one a mare that was side by Rockin' W, had a one hell of a spin and was bred by Raylene Higgins. It's going to be our next one to watch. Also, thank you to Shine Lawyers, established in 1976 in Toowoomba. Check out their website at shine.com.au, 1800 860 466.
Beer on ice, just like old Hank taught us about. Singing along, both of the songs, rowdy friends all night long. Good time. Lord, we having a good time.
So Linda McCallum about the show right now, number 20 on the draw. Also, our last event on the program today, we'll have the 2 herds of the Open Derby go round number 1. So thank you very much to Scotty Wilson, Equine Services, 0437 730 641. USA trained equine chiropractor with over 25 years industry experience. Contact Scotty Wilson, Equine Services today. This is number 20 on the draw. Good luck to Linda McCallum with Hell's Rockin', owned by the McCallum Performance Horses.
Lord, we having a good time. I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time.
On Monday, Tuesday I get up before dawn. Wednesday pouring coffee, Thursday night I'm tending the bar. Well, when Friday finally rolls around, I call my rough and rowdy friends and we're honky-tonk bound. I work hard, I play harder. I'm a good time in American daughter. Redneck, blue collar, and I party down to my last dollar. I work hard, I work hard, I work hard. I play harder. Now, I don't waste my time on manicures and spray on tans. And I don't pay no never mind to the calluses I've worn on my hands. You know that people just can't understand how I'm the first to clock in, but the last to pass out. I work hard, I play harder. I'm a good time in American daughter. Redneck, blue collar, and I party down to my last dollar. I work hard, I work hard, I work hard. I play harder, yeah, yeah, yeah. I work hard, I play harder. I'm a good time in American daughter.
Thank you very much there, Linda. That was Mrs. Linda McCallum from Walker, New South Wales, and that was Hell's Rockin', owned by the McCallum Performance Horses. And that was side by Rockin' W out of One Hell of a Spin. So Jackson Gray is going to be next. Then we have Casey Tones, Steve Smith, and Wade Davison.
Look out your window at the cloud of dust. That's my headlights, that's my truck. So come on, baby, don't you keep me waiting. I gotta go, I got a reservation. Tailgate for two underneath the stars. Kiss on your lips when you're in my arms. Whoa, girl, every now and then you get a night like this. Whoa.
So 209 on that showing there for Linda, so that'll be a total of 424 over the 2 rounds, 424. So Jackson Gray is going to be next, who gets set up. Thank you very much to Toowoomba Truck Spares, 501 Boundary Street, Toowoomba. Your one-stop truck shop, full workshop facilities, brake, suspension, drive line, filters, valves, clutch, PTO, bearings, transmission and diff. Our range of parts covers all makes and models of trucks and trailers. Western Star Authorised Parts Dealer, 4633-1336, or check out their website at www.ttspares.com.au. We're about to watch Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland, number 21 on the draw. Going to be showing Kinda Smart, owned by Loren Gray. Kinda Smart, a mare that was side by Jewel Smart Ray out of Some Kinda Style, was bred by the Gray family out of Moonby, New South Wales. It's our one we're about to watch right here. Also, thank you to Ariat. Ariat wishes all the competitors a safe and successful Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity show. Ariat, the official footwear of the National Cutting Horse Association. Also, thank you to Riverina. Riverina Ultimate Trainer Mix is a high-energy oats-free supplement for adult performance horses in training, ideal for equestrian, care drafting and cutting horses. To view the full range of products, go to www.riverina.com.au. So thank you very much to Bill Goodman Transport. It's all good, based in Wilsonton, Queensland. Our cattle carrier for the 9 days here at Dalby. You can contact Grant at 0458 419 133. Also thank you to 2 Bob Salary. Like them on Facebook or talk to Daz Cox throughout our 9-day show. 2 Bob Salary Co., the exclusive Australian agents for Jeff Smith Custom Saddles. Let's watch number 21 on the draw, Jackson Gray with Kinda Smart, owned by Loren Gray.
For your love, I'd rope the moon and put it in a blender. Mix up a concoction that might make you surrender. I'd buy the brand off a buck and bring bull. Rob me a gin mill, I'd fill the ocean full. I'd take on the army, Her Majesty's Marines. Your love ain't just a cover, it's a whole magazine. For your love, I'd stop a freight train single-handed, straighten out the bends in the Rio Grande. I'd climb the tower at the TV station, broadcast my affection to the United Nations. I'd take on the government in Washington, D.C. Your love ain't just an engine, it's a rocking machine. For your love, I'd stop the hands of time. For your love, I'd dig a diamond mine. For your love, I'd do it all the time. Yes, I would. walk a tightrope and wrestle anacondas. Jump a motorcycle over half a dozen Hondas. Carve your initials on a forest of bamboo. Paint the Brooklyn Bridge, baby, pink with a broom. I take on the press from Tokyo to Pravda. Your love ain't just a hot sauce, it's a whole enchilada. For your love, I'd stop the hands of time. For your love, I'd dig a diamond mine.
Thank you very much there, Jackson. That was Mr. Jackson Gray from Perga, Queensland. That was Kinda Smart, owned by Loren Gray. And that was signed by Jules Smart Ray out of Some Kinda Style. So Casey Tones will be next. Then we have Steve Smith, Wade Davison and Grant Simon.
If your world's got something missing, just put a girl in it. You can buy a boat and a shiny set of skis, have some fun in the sun, float around in the breeze.
So 203 on that show, so that'll be a total of 422 and a half over the 2 rounds, 422 and a half over the 2 rounds. So we'll get set here for Casey Tones, going to be next to the show. Thank you, Thomas Arena Products. Thomas Arena Products, Australian made in Dalby, Queensland. Check out their website at www.thomasarenaproducts.com.au. Also contact Errol Thomas to know a little bit more at 0417 617 461. So we're going to move to Casey Tones from Kilcoy, Queensland. Number 22 on the draw. Going to be showing Mr. Tin Man, owned by the Pony Equine. This one a gelding that was side by Sandman out of Starlight and Pepto and was bred by Sarah Welk in Tamworth, New South Wales. So our next one to watch, Casey Tones. And then we're Steve Smith, Wade Davison, Grant Simon, Glenn Jones, and Casey Tones will be last out. So 6 more to go in our final herd of the Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2 before we move on to go round number 1 of the Open Derby. Also Thomas Arena Products with prices starting at just $2,800. You can now forget about lameness issues due to inconsistent footing and lack of cushioning with the expertise and technology we have to offer. Creating the perfect equestrian arena is possible with Thomas Arena Products. Let's watch Casey Tones right now with Mr. Tin Man.
Complaining, say nothing's ever fair. But me, I've never worried. Some would say that I don't care. From when I was a young boy to a man that's fully grown, the old man always taught me something.
Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love, I stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh, let's go.
Did leave working area before time, so that will be a 0 there for Casey. That'll be a total of 0 over the 2 rounds. That was Mr. Tin Man, owned by the Pony Equine. That was Side by Sandman out of Starlight and Pepto. So Steve Smith's going to be next. And we'll have Wade Davison, Grant Simon, Glenn Jones and Casey Tones.
Sit here all day, all night. Come on, ain't nothing gonna bring me down.
Also, make sure you stop by Mavericks Western Wear at their mobile store throughout the show for all your Western needs. Maverick stocks a wide variety of well-known international brands. These brands include Sarah Cowley felt hats, also men's and ladies cinch apparel, Van Ennelt Slim and Rock and Roll denim apparel, Double C Company jeans, belay boots, Maverick straws and felt hats. Also, Mark offers a hat shaping and cleaning to all brands. Get a tailored hat shopping experience. Mark will assist with picking the right hat and the shape for you. Also need a pair of boots that will last and won't hurt your feet? Go and see Sandy and get fitted for a pair of belay boots. Belay boots have been made in Canada since 1903 by the Belay family. Also, for our viewers that are watching on the webcast, go online on their website at www.mavericks.net.au or go in store at 63 2nd Street, Mansfield, Queensland. We're going to meet Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. Going to be showing a metallic rating owned by Alan P. Murphy. It's a stallion that was signed by Metallic Cap at a raving about this happened. Was bred by Aaron and Lindsay Wheatley in Corimba, Victoria. Right now, the bubble's sitting out around unofficially around that 425 right now to make it back to the top 10 finals that'll feature this coming Friday. All eyes glued on Steve Smith from Gundawindi. Across that timeline for 2.5 minutes. Also, thank you to Omega Feeds, the power of sunflower, a superfood with brilliant results. Also, thank you very much to Ariat. Ariat high quality and heavy duty. Whether you're in the saddle or out on the town, it's how you feel in your jeans. Ariat denim is constructed from inside out, giving it a lived-in comfort that usually takes years of wear to achieve.
Tell me, are you feeling it too? It's gonna be a good night.
We're about to watch Steve Smith at the Stallion Metallic rating owned by the Murphy family. 425 unofficially our bubble right now to make it back to top 10 finals this coming Friday. So thank you very much to Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud. Barbara Williams from the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud is passionate equine breeder and a huge supporter of the cutting industry for the last 2 decades since establishing her legendary facility, Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud, and the beautiful Perga just 5 minutes from Ipswich in Queensland.
can go for a ride and I can drive with my knees out. But hey, best I can, but I need something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick them in your pockets, run them through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, and baby, here I am. Yeah, maybe I could stick them in your pockets, run them through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, and baby, here I am, and I need something to do with my hands.
Thank you very much there, Steve. That was Steve Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. That was Metallic Rating, owned by Alan P. Murphy. That was a Stallion side by Metallic Cap at a raving about this hat. So we got 4 more to go in this herd. Wade Davison, Grant Simon, Glenn Jones and Casey Tones.
I like the two-step, she likes to rock. That clock on the wall, it rings, it chimes. Spear 30, a honky-tonk time. Life's too short, let's get to living it. Let's give it all we can give it. Let your hair down, turn the music up. We're gonna paint the town, a flat head up. The party starts here, get in line. Beer 30, a honky-tonk time. I put in my 40, I'm going home. Lord,
So 187 on the show, 187. So a total of 406 over the 2 rounds. 406 over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to Wade Davison from Greenmount, Queensland. Number 24 on the draw. Going to be showing a Smooth Sugar Kitty, owned by David Heath out of Fountain South. This one, a mare that was side by Smooth as a Cap at a little spoonful of sugar and was bred by Kenneth Oakley. So good luck to Wade.
We're gonna paint the town, a black head up. The party starts here, get in line. It's beer 30, a honky-tonk.
Just make sure that time is right there for Wade today. We'll have Grant Simon to follow. Glenn Jones and Casey Tones.
When the air and BS get too thick, can't take a breath without getting sick. I've had enough of this concrete jungle. I drive my truck and drive. I picked up my baby. She jumps in with a kiss and a hey. We exit off that old highway. Sometimes you gotta go beyond the pavement. You gotta go deep, way on back, cross a few creeks, in a couple little shacks. You gotta get lost, way on out, crickets and frogs. Yeah, you're getting close now. Then you kick it in a four-wheel drive when you run out of road, and you go, and you go, and you go, 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 till you hear banjo. Oh, there it is. It ain't on, no man, and I'm glad it isn't. Leave the phone and the GPS, those satellites ain't found it yet. Got our own little piece of heaven hidden. Yeah, you gotta go deep, way on back, cross a few creeks, in a couple little shacks. You gotta get lost, way on out, crickets and frogs. Yeah, you're getting close now. Then you kick it in a four-wheel drive when you run out of road, and you go, and you go, and you go, 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 till you hear banjo. Gotta go deep, way on back, cross a few creeks, and a couple little shacks. Yeah, you gotta get lost, way on out. Yeah, crickets and frogs.
Thank you very much, Sir Wade. That was Wade Davison from Greenmount, Queensland. That was Smooth Sugar Kitty, owned by David Heath. And that was Side by Smooth as a Cat and a Little Spoonful of Sugar. So we've got 3 more to go in this herd. Grant Simon, Glenn Jones and Casey Tones.
Backyard, little boy, big yellow, talk a toy, turtle pool, full of dirt. Grab the hose and give her a squirt. You got yeah. Snack time, back door, footprints, white floor. Oh, mama, big fit, but I was standing there.
So 194 on the show for that one. So that'll be a total of 407.5 over the 2 rounds. 407.5 over the 2 rounds. So we're going to move to Grant Simon from Rosalie Plains, Queensland. Number 25 on the draw. Going to be showing True Class Flame, owned by Kendall Simon. So next one to watch. This is a mare that was signed by Highbrow CD out of EB's Flame Tree and was bred by the True Class Quarter Horses. Next one to watch in the Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2 right now. That bubble's still sitting at around 425 to make it back to the top 10. Good luck to Grant right now. Then we have Glenn Jones to follow. Then Casey Tones will wind things down and finish things off in the Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2. Then we'll move to go round number 1 of the Open Derby. We'll have 2 herds in that event.
Sitting in a Jeep, looking at me, the girl of my dreams.
So thank you very much to Clark Tanks. Quality you can count on, that's Clark Tanks. Check out their website at clarktanks.com.au.
Watching every girl in the bar and paying no attention to the one on your arm. You're a dog. Man, she's smoking. I've seen your kind before. You think you're so cool. This country boy's gonna take you to school. Hold out your hand. No, man, I ain't joking. And hold my beer while I kiss your girlfriend, 'cause she needs a real man, not a boy like you. Hold my beer, yeah, I'm a man on a mission. You don't see what you're missing, but I do. So here, hold my beer. Well, friend, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to fight. If you want to later, we could take it outside. But for now, do me a favor and hold my beer while I kiss your girlfriend, 'cause she needs a real man, and not a boy like you. Hold my beer, yeah, I'm a man on a mission. You don't see what you're missing, but I do. So here, hold my beer. Well, guys like you ain't good for nothing. Ooh. Hold on a second. You gotta be good for something. For something. I know. I'll hold my beer while I kiss your girl.
Thank you very much, Sir Grant. That was Grant Simon from Rosalie Plains, Queensland. That was True Class Flame, owned by Kendall Simon. That was side by Highbrow CD out of EB's Flame Tree. So we've got two more to go in this herd, Glenn Jones and Casey Tones. So two more to go in this herd.
Yonder come my kinfolk in the moonlight, Louisiana Saturday night. Oh, get down the fiddle now, get down the bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night. My brother Bill and my other brother Jack, belly full of beer and a possum in a sack. 15 kids in the front porch light.
So 197 on the show and a total of 404.5 over the two rounds. 404.5 over the two rounds. So we can move to Glenn Jones from Spring Creek, Queensland. Number 26 on the draw. Going to be showing Bet One More, owned by Tracy Watts. This one a gelding that was side by Bet He's a Cat out of One More Play Girl and was bred by the Bunyara Park. So good luck to Glenn, our second last competitor in the Open Classic Challenge, go round number 2.
Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night.
PBR cause I like it a lot. Talk with the draw, like it or not. Am what I am, ain't what I ain't. Daddy's a devil, my mama's a saint.
That timer there right there for Glenn today with Bet One More. Thank you very much to our sponsors of the Open Classic Challenge, Bill Goodman Transport and 2 Bob Salary.
Blood in my veins, a hard day's work, that's the sweat and the stains. I'm throwing them back at the end of the day. I tell you what got me here, blood, sweat, and beer. There's a deer stand in my family tree, a hell-raising boy, but mama taught me. Yes, sir, no, ma'am, serving the Lord and Uncle Sam. Hot damn, Sally grew up in Old Roy, still tearing it up. Delta Fair, time to throw down. Lord, I love this town. I'm a blue-collar boy, that's the blood in my veins. A hard day's work, that's the sweat and the stains. I'm throwing them back at the end of the day. I tell you what got me here, blood, sweat, and beer. Can I get a cold beer? I'll make that too. Go on, tell them what you all about. All you blood, sweat, and beer boys like me. Here we go. NASCAR, your local bar, four-wheeler rides, I'm talking battered and fried, mosquito bites, Friday night lights, mud on your truck, not giving up. Ooh, blood, sweat, and beer. Yeah. Ooh, blood, sweat, and beer. That's the blood in my veins. A hard day's work, that's the sweat and the stains. I'm throwing them back at the end of the day. I tell you what got me here, blood, sweat, and beer. 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 I tell you what got me here, blood, sweat, and beer.
Hey, I've been driving all over the town on my cell phone, wearing it out.
Thank you very much there, Glenn. That was Glenn Jones from Spring Creek, Queensland. That was Bet One More, owned by Tracy Watts. And that was side by Bet He's a Cat out of One More Play Girl. So we've got one more to show. Will be Casey Tones to wind things down in the Open Classic Challenge go round number 2. So we can have the Steve Byrne herd settling team to please be on standby. That'll be greatly appreciated.
Got the cash up in my pocket, you know I gotta get it. Hey, mister, won't you sell me
2:14.5 on the show there for Glenn, so that'll give him a total of 4:29.5, so that'll put him in the top 10 right now, 4:29.5. So that means the bubble right now will be 4:26.5. To Casey Tones, that needs to be 4:26.5 and above to be in that top 10 to make the finals. Makes his home at Kilcoy, Queensland, number 27 on the draw. Going to be showing High Spin Lady, owned by the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud out of Ferga, Queensland. This one a mare that was side by High Drive Cap out of Lady Cut and Spin and was bred by Barbara Williams of the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud. That'll be our last one to watch in the Open Classic Challenge. Go round number 2, brought to us by Bill Goodman Transport and 2 Bob's Salary. Also, thank you to Affinity Equine as Australian-owned and run business mother and daughter team. Janelle and Bree Simpson are proud owners and users of all the Affinity products. Both have grown up in the horse-obsessed families. These ladies are active competitors and advocates of the cutting horse industry in Australia. Linda McCallum has recently joined the Affinity team as a sponsored rider and needs no introduction to the cutting arena. After years of giving popular and expensive horse products a beating, the Affinity team felt there was a need to provide a good quality and well-fitting product at a reasonable price. Affinity Equine's sole mission is to create hard-working, quality products that are suitable for both the professional competitors and also the non-pros. Thank you to Affinity Equine.
Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying.
Almost ready to watch Casey Tones with High Spin Lady, needing 4:26.5 and above to make it back to that top 10 final. This one owned by the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud, High Spin Lady. And this is Casey Tones, number 27 on the draw.
Second-hand tires, four-board tread. Made a lot of almost love in a bit of that truck. It got stuck a lot. Just leather jacket boys singing Jerry Jazz songs, drinking everything we could get our hands on. Learning about right but doing it wrong, hoping we didn't get caught. And we spent what little bit of money we had on wintergreen skull and Main Street gas. Go get your girl, go make a drag. If you're lucky, you can take her across the railroad tracks where the man in the moon works his magic on the second runner-up of the 4-H pageant. Seemed like yesterday, even though that was 1,452 beers ago. Skip that town on my birthday for 18 years. I was headed that way where old Red stopped. I just stayed in a room without you. I met a one-look girl in a 2-bed bar. I had a place, she had a car. I won her heart with my guitar. I sang her the homesick blues. About spending what little bit of money we had on wintergreen skull and Main Street gas. Go get your girl, go make a drag. If you're lucky, you can take her across the railroad tracks where the man in the moon works his magic on the second runner-up of the 4-H pageant. Seemed like yesterday, even though that was 1,562 beers ago. Spending what little bit of money we had on wintergreen skull and Main Street gas. And go get your girl and go make a drag. If you're lucky, you can take her across the railroad tracks where the man in the moon works his magic on the second runner-up of the 4-H pageant.
Thank you very much, Sir Casey. That was Casey Tones from Kilcoy, Queensland. That was High Spin Lady, owned by the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud. And that was side by High Drive Cat at a Lady Cut and Spin. All around applause for all those competitors in the Open Classic Challenge today, ladies and gentlemen. So 180 on the show, so that'll be a total of 397 over the 2 rounds, 397. So we can have the Steve Byrne herd settling team to please be on standby. That'll be greatly appreciated after drag, but go and grab yourself some late lunch or afternoon tea from running on hot spuds and coffee, and also Bobby J's Catering, or check out Amazing Traders on show, Casey Sattlery, and also Mavericks Westerwear, and we'll be back very soon.
Your town, double Dutch in the park. Ice cream truck failing out of Mrs. Tess Hart. Got to blow up Grant in the yard and it's March. Ain't coming down anytime soon. Got them nursing homes to battling with some Dolly Parton. And them high school kids traveling like James Harden. And them white limousines to the Olive